Hello, and welcome back to Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree. This is our blind playthrough. I am Kispenkin.
And I am Brillo.
Now, we got stuck yesterday. Couldn't find our way to the east or the west. Figured out the west path is just us being stupid. We missed a simple path that was at the very beginning of the Shadow Keep library area. So there's that path. And then the east path was the devs being stupid. There's a statue at Shadowkeep back gate that you have to do an emote to unlock this path. Now, there are messages to do emotes here. There's even a dev message about something. It says, "Have mercy for the spirited away shamans." And I've got a message here, "Time for gesturing." And I got a message here that says, "Time for gesturing." Now, all of the messages that I had, every single time, said bow. Time for gesturing, and then they had the bow emote. They didn't use the proper emote. I went through and used a dozen emotes, thinking that it's probably just a troll message. We just figured this wasn't an actual path. Even though there were messages saying time for gesturing, and we tried gestures, we figured it wasn't a path. It is a path, and you have to use a specific gesture. It's the gesture we earned in this DLC. Now, it's not the gesture you get for buying the DLC, which is called Ring of Michaela.
This one.
Did you find it?
No, not yet.
I think it's
it is.
Oh Mother.
It's, I guess,
It's
right in the
over here.
middle.
My gestures aren't the same as yours.
I think you missed
Weird.
one of them because of a certain event didn't trigger.
Okay, let's try this.
This one that we need.
That was what unlocks the secret path. Having to look it up is very frustrating. It's not like we missed it, because I used multiple emotes here. The messages clearly said to do this, except they didn't say which emote to do.
And they weren't doing the right emote either.
When you have your phantom bowing, that doesn't indicate that you're doing the emote
This clue
that
here
is necessary.
isn't.
However, there is a message here that has the correct emote now, and I'm going to give that a good rating.
When they gave us a hint, they basically said what emote you need to use. One of the times they had something similar to this. This one's Have Mercy. I mean, it's not a good enough clue on what we need.
This means nothing to me.
It should just be called.
It's nonsensical words strung together. At any rate, now we have the Eastern Path, and we can continue Emir's quest that has us going to the southeast, or the central east location.
This side.
We don't know anything past unlocking it. That's all we looked up. So, here we are, continuing the DLC.
Let's hope there's something cool over here. Message was raided. Okay, can we place our sign down in the zone? Can place our sign down. We can also write our maps.
Boss, there's a boss guy right there. Want to get closer to him first before I put the sign down?
Sure. I don't see it.
He's right across the ravine.
Can we go down there? No, it does not look like we can go down there. We also have an up path that direction. Okay. I knocked the
Bear.
bear over. Okay, lump of flesh.
So, just exploring these open fields with all these bears. Getting shadow sunflowers at the top here.
Dang. That's... whatever. I mean, it's good if you need those. Seems like a good place to go. The bear sounds kind of remind me of the sounds that... what's his name? One of the bosses in Dark Souls 1. Has similar sound. The demon.
Which?
No. Like the second demon you fight. After the tutorial fight.
Taurus demon?
Yeah, Taurus demon. It sounds very much like Taurus demon. It might be the same exact files.
Maybe. More than likely, the Taurus demon is a modified bear growl sound, and they just recorded a bear growling for this. Or got the recording of the bear growl. Or the bear growls. It would just make sense, right?
Here's some red bears. Trying to see if they drop anything special for killing them. Nothing special from those ones. How about this one? No?
No point. Point less. Wide open area. No reason to it.
Golden fireflies. Okay. I don't see any reason to go up this path. Guess I'm just missing it.
So the upper path is nothing. Headed back down. As far as I can tell anyway. Just wide open area. Designed for you to summon your buddy and run around in a circle. And give the invaders plenty of time to invade you.
Yeah. What a pointless zone. And you go up and...
You gotta do an emote to even get over here. There better be something amazing.
Frustrating too, because you can't finish the quest without getting that emote. And for all you know, you might have done everything and not found the emote. I believe the emote was like right here in this zone. That's the zone. But you could have easily missed it because it wasn't right there in the town, it was up above.
I put it too close to the boss.
I might be able to summon you still. There's your sign. I'm gonna summon you.
Okay, well I run from the boss, summon me.
Okay. What about the tree sentinel?
It's not chasing me, that's good.
Seriously, we gotta fight another one of these? They made like 3 or 4 of these guys in the base game. Do we need another one?
Oh, you're over by the base? I was going the other way.
Oh. Yeah, I went backwards a little, hoping he would go away, but...
I don't think this is the boss. Oh, it has boss life, never mind. This might be the only thing that allows us to summon in the area.
Yeah. Look out! Ooh, crit! Ah, I staggered him out of it. Oh well. Think about 3 days through.
Defeated.
Oh, there was a sign over here? You gave me a blessing, America. Sword hand of Knight. You're still here? Jolan. Okay.
Sweet.
Oh, it's another one over there. I'm
Well,
gonna summon the summon there.
So it's going to be a gauntlet of tree riders?
Yeah, seems like it. Okay, it's
we only have to fight
one
one at a time, thank goodness.
2, 3. Oh, it didn't knock me over.
This isn't doing much.
Ah, it keeps on running away.
Let's try this.
There we go.
Where's that summon?
I did click them. I guess they're just not gonna show up.
They were meant for the first fight, maybe?
Oh, that's possible. Or maybe we just didn't go far enough in.
Ah, this sucks. I'm going right through him and it's not stopping on him. Ooh, there's a crab leg. Some blue potion.
Yeah, he was trying to eat.
That's enough damage to justify using it. Now that's better damage. Maybe I should be doing dragon magic.
Yeah, I was able to get some ice damage on him.
Oh, look at that. So much better.
Let's do some bleed. That worked out for the last hit.
Guess I'll try bleeding. It's more reliable homing.
Oh, he's trying to parry it with the shield, but he can't parry the bleed. Okay, let's use this. Just out of range. Good. Why not? Okay, that did not work. Let's use this. Wait. Nice.
Good work.
Another one down. Another blessing of America.
Can you still summon that guy?
I don't think so. She's... Oh, you're leaving. Okay, then I cancel this. I didn't.
It says you accomplish your objective in a distant location.
What?
That's what it said.
Okay.
You might want to get rid of your thing.
I did. Gonna go rest. I doubt they respawn. Let's just teleport over there. So yeah, we probably didn't enter the boss fight area, even though This area is considered the boss fight room. I'm guessing because of that. What's her name didn't get summoned. Okay, my sign is gonna be right here. Now that might be the only boss for the whole zone. Possible. But if it is, I'm...
Yeah, that could be why it gave me that error. Because now that you don't have a boss, so you can't summon anymore.
Oh, there's a summoning pool? I didn't get that. Oh, right here. My sign's over there.
Your sign's here?
Yep. On the ledge.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to use my rune arc. Guess I can use it now. So I'm gonna use the roar and the physique and the crab this time. Make sure to use all.
Yeah, I might as well.
So the sign was on the path somewhere. Maybe you can get to work.
I might not have the same story progress as you as well.
It's Jolene, so I think it's her name, right?
Jolene.
No, that's not
Jolene.
it. I'm thinking of something else. Joel... something. There he is.
Knight Jolan.
Jolan, yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna stay here so I can get this summon. Oh, the other tree sentinel's
She
right
actually
there.
got summoned this time, cool. So cool until it pokes you once. There we go, good damage. This time I staggered him. Nice. They only helped for the first fight.
And that's why you didn't get the summon.
Because I was summoning him for the ending of the fight. Okay. Let's use another bow crab. Okay.
Ready?
Let's defeat him. Yeah. Let's do some bites. I moved too far. Can I try again? Nice. I love that you can't get completely knocked out of that sometimes. Some poise.
Good hits. Excellent work.
Da 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 da.
So I expect that was meant to be a situation where people who try to run past will just trigger a second one.
Oh. So I'm not gonna get a rune arc, right? Yeah. Oh well. Because the way they designed it, it is flawed.
I wonder if these respawn. No, they had boss life. I don't know.
I don't see them. That'd be kinda neat to be able to farm divine blessings.
Oh yeah.
That doesn't seem the case, so they're not here. It would totally make sense, and you could farm experience here too.
Oh, I bet there's a night cavalry on this bridge at night.
It is night for me.
Is there?
I'm not seeing one.
Dang.
That'd been cool.
That was the one enemy that I was like, okay, these are kind of cool. To have them all over the place.
Yeah,
I don't know. Everything kind of got repetitive. But the Knights Cavalry made sense, that there'd be a whole bunch of them all over the world, patrolling.
Yeah, it was so cool having a bunch of ring race searching for that ring.
Yep. They looked cool, and
They're pretty fun.
for the most part, they were pretty fun fights. Had some glitchy things going on.
Oh yeah. Forgot, like you could have the horse. Oh, I fell down. Just fell right off. Okay, I'm gonna teleport back. Did not mean to fall down. I actually want to go backwards and go up the path on the side of the bridge. Because I think there's a side area up there. That probably will get somewhere. That probably wasn't too bad, but it was just a copy of something that I fought. So a little disappointing.
Yep.
And lazy.
Dragonflies and crafting materials, okay.
Okay, can't get through that. Wonder if they put those trees right there like that just so it stops people from running through. And there's nothing up here. On this side. Just a way of getting around.
Some more non-tempt. Empty content.
There's a path over here that brings us to a village of some sort. Shaman village. Actually looks kinda like a boss over there, but this much should say. All Elden Ring.
Oh, is this where you were headed?
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, I'm headed up here to see what's up there.
Okay, I'll see what's over here. Seems to have like a Elden Ring like front tile music. What's this? Minor Erdtree. It is a faith spell, and I can't even use it, that's how much faith it takes. Incantation continuously heals allies in the area. I think it's just like a thing you place down.
It's like, warmth.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, over here we might have a gravity beast. I can't tell. But I don't think we're going to be able to summon. I can put my sign down still, but I could before too, so.
Secret incantation of Queen Marika. Only the kindness of gold, without order, creates a small illusory Erdtree that continuously restores HP of nearby allies. Marika bathed the village of her home in gold, knowing full well that there was no one to heal. Very cool.
Yes, I was correct. It's a Falling Star Beast boss fight.
Another one.
Yeah, just copy upon copy.
Shaman village. I wonder if there's anything else cool like this in this village. Somebody's fighting here.
Wow. There are a bunch of sleeping snake men on the path. The guys that use the 90-degree, a little bit to the left spell. You know?
Right. 90-degree spells and those. Well, this area was kind of neat. Up here, actually got something that might be really cool.
I'm gonna have to test that out. See how much damage it actually heals. And how quickly. How long it lasts. I might have to wear the... keep it in the game... what is it? Duration of spell effects. Ring.
Oh yeah.
Talisman.
I hope it lasts a while and heals greatly.
That's all that was up there? No enemies?
No enemies.
Well, it's cool to find a really neat spell, but it's not so much content. And we don't even know if this spell's any good anyway.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of neat. It's like a special save zone, I guess.
You went around every house and...
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I think I've about explored it all and haven't found anything extra. I didn't try to go into any of the houses, but I don't think you can. Because they're those enclosed doors.
Yeah, I don't remember being able to go into any... like the shacks we can, because they're wide open. But the houses that were closed up, people would be putting messages left and right. Do emote and, you know, try attacking, and etc., etc.
Well, you don't have the right.
Waste of time. Yeah. You don't have the right. You've got to fight for the right.
Okay. Let us go around on the map real quick.
Nothing then? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go equip that and let's have a look.
How many slots does it take? I guess I go look real quick. 2? What will you change?
Oh, this is gonna be tough to take off. Okay, this is 65 FP cost. That's only 30. It takes 2 slots, but it's 30 FP. That is disconcerting. Let's see.
It takes 70 faith though, so not a whole lot of people are going to be able to use it unless they're faith build. I would have to equip a couple of rings just to be able to wield it.
I guess I'll take off the Dark Orb thing. Let me see what the spell that I had on was called. Land of Shadow. Fires a hell of golden projectiles towards foes. That was a pretty cool spell, but it wasn't doing anything to those Erdtree sentinels.
I think they have a whole bunch of holy defense.
Yeah, a lot of the enemies are going to have holy defense. So, I mean, that's just the way the game is. Everything's, especially bosses, are creatures of holy, right? So it's going to be less and less useful now. Probably.
True.
Let's see.
Yeah, let's see how long it lasts.
Casting. Places a little tree on the ground. See if I take some fall damage. The tree's still there, yeah. It's not going to give me fall damage.
It's really hard taking fall damage. If you take fall damage, I think you're actually getting quite close to dying.
Yeah. Well, it's still there anyway. The area of... okay, it's done. Are you serious?
So that's like 30 seconds. Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of mana, and maybe it hits a wide range. We're gonna have to test it against a boss or something. Because maybe it heals a ton, and that's why it's so little.
It's possible. Well, on the left we have a falling star beast. By that I mean north in this crater is a boss.
Okay. Should we
Go
go
try to summon? Near there?
Bunch of sleeping snake things. I guess this path has things to do, like boss fights to do, and items to pick up. The other paths...
Yeah, it's not just totally empty.
It still is empty.
Like so many of the zones we've gone through. Okay, I'm on a rock a decent distance away. Gotta put my sign down.
Let's see. You can see the purple.
Okay, it's next to one of the fingers. And that is... go down.
Oh.
Now the road's right here. In the road is one of those pillars of rock. Behind me.
Oh, you had that one there, I think? Yeah, looks like it. Bunch of flies around here. Not dismounting. There we go. I can summon you. Cool.
Oh, sweet.
This might be the only boss in the zone, if there's something special down here. I summon thee for jolly cooperation. It shall be jolly.
So, we fully expect to finish the quest of Ymir, but depending on how long this area takes, and whatever is left after we talk to him, that might be all we finish today. But it might also be the case that we go through the other zone completely, and today would be the last episode then.
Really depends.
Until we play again.
West side
Start by casting this.
Okay, do it. Okay, let's go for try.
Okay, it's there. You see how big it is? Really noticeable, right? Let's go see how much it heals.
Ooh, it's nice. It's better than like a warmth. And then if I drink other things with it. I think it's the heat. It's kind of hard to get the effects of it, but pretty cool. Okay, let's this guy.
Am I gonna actually stand up this time? There we go. Placing another tree.
Okay. Oh, dang, got out of that really quick. This is nice if you're like standing still for a while, like with the dragon flows. Get that crit, get the crit.
Give it to me. Okay.
Just kill it, kill it, kill it.
I guess he just dies. His head was poking too high up into the air. Rune Arc.
Gravitational missile.
Gravity magic.
I think I could use it if I equip a thing or two. Fires a bolt of gravity that pulls in enemies. That doesn't sound great. It seems more controlling in PvP manner.
Okay, get rid of your thing.
Right. Okay, I'll teleport back so I get my potions. And now, put my sign down. I think we saw one of the bosses use something like a missile. But I don't see it working for this boss thing. I thought some of the attacks that these creatures do were really cool looking. Like one of its grab attacks was... Okay, my sensor. Like brought you into the air and smashed you down to the ground.
Yeah, the boss idea, for the most part, was a cool idea. But the repetition...
Yeah, the repetition was kind of tiring.
Plus, it was really, really annoying when they would put him on the top of a mountaintop and it's just that one little arena and he's throwing you off the cliff.
They put him in one of these zones here on top of a mountain. I think that's actually right there.
Or inside of a cave.
Yeah.
So it's a very small area. They did that with a lot of magma worms too. Okay, potion. And crab. Shield.
I don't know if I used any of this stuff last time.
I'll plop down a tree like I did last time. Switch to the regeneration shield. I want to see if this is helpful. It does push you around a lot.
Take a hit.
Machine gun!
Here's enough that I don't have to use Estus. Ooh, sweet. Can we get it?
I got it.
Sweet.
Oh, nice damage. I'm gonna put a tree down.
Okay. I'm above it. You couldn't hit me there. That's great. Cool.
Good job.
That was neat.
Well, it is better than being completely empty, but it is pretty lazy still.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, if that was all that they did, the entire DLC, I would say that this was a total thievery situation for them to play that way. Like, I could download a mod and play with a variety of bosses anywhere. Or I could just mod the game myself and put bosses all over the place. What I want is good content, new things to do.
Yeah, that's
it isn't worth paying for.
But the DLC, I mean, all the other games gave you a brand new fight. It wasn't a copy of the old fights.
No, this one has some. But if it was like this everywhere...
Here's a graze.
Then, yeah. That's a what-if situation. It's not the case. There are a lot of variety of things to do.
It really isn't far from the last grace. Okay, I'm gonna equip that spell.
I can't use the skill while I'm on a mount. Okay.
Remember my spell. Just to test it. We'll change out, just do the exact thing and use this.
So you found a grace somewhere, huh?
Yeah, see?
I can't look at my map.
So it's like right below the meteor spot.
On the path.
That's all.
This looks like a cave.
Callus.
Pearlescent scale, shadow sunflower, fingerprint nostrum. Just crafting items in that corner.
Okay, we gotta want to actually use this. Use a ring.
It was just a trap and crafting items. Don't see anything else to it.
Ah.
I believe those are all crafting items.
Okay, there we go. Have just enough. Let's see here. This is charged up, I think. Yeah, this is what the boar boss was using against us.
War Rider?
Yeah. Let's try on these hands. Guess I gotta be on level. Can it cast multiple times? No, you can only cast one. That's disappointing. Barely doing anything to the hand. Giant hand. He's moving far enough away. It's missing. That's it? Well, maybe it does better for Int class, but I doubt it. Because I'm using a arcane scaling talisman or sorcerer thing. Looks cool, but that's all it is. Let's see, memory spells. This to this. I mean, I'm gonna go use this now, and this should do a ton. If it hits. Yeah, I already did 1,200. That was only the first part as well. Look at them actually coming. Body. This. Yeah. Get rid of some of them. Don't see any reason to kill everyone though. Okay, what's up here? Just thinking about it, we haven't found any more of those graves in a while.
Graves.
The graves allow us to make a copy of the soul.
Oh, right. We've only found the 2.
There's 3, I think. Right?
I haven't tried to reuse the one that I used. Not too concerned with it though, because
Yeah.
I honestly don't care about making the DLC content, weapons, and spells, except the ones I've already gotten.
Ooh. Okay. You're spammy.
Mesmer Spear was pretty cool. I do enjoy using that. I might end up using that here in a second, actually. Not too heavy.
Don't think I have any fire spells besides this one. Swarm
The
flies.
smoky area seems to be like maybe it will be problematic. Poison or something.
Oh, where's my weapon? There it is. There we go. I should kill it.
Read the name and it said Finger Runes of Deo. Like Day, Ise Day, Ise Day, Ise Day.
So there was nothing right there?
But I kind of wonder if that was meant to say Dio.
Ugh.
Nani?
That'd be interesting.
Okay, there's a way... Like there's a whole level over here that might have something. Can't see any items, but I do see those blue worm enemy things that are generally passive. There might be something down there.
Want to rest.
I'm gonna check down there first.
Okay. Do a little bit of looking around. Haven't explored any of this finger
I haven't
area.
gone to the center of the fingers yet. Just enemies everywhere.
It's like, oh, we gotta fill it up with something, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those snake eyes all at once.
It's like, we don't really want to fight every single one of these guys for no reason. Especially when there's gonna be like a total of 1 item in this whole zone.
Well, I gotta say, this Erdtree spell is neat. And if I were totally focused on healing, it would be a good addition. But when I want to heal myself with magic, it isn't good enough. I had half damage, and it's going to take the entirety of the spell to heal me all the way up. When I could have used a one-slot spell, yeah, it took a little bit more. I didn't even get all my full life at half damage. But I could use the one-slot spell and healed myself immediately, and it would have taken like literally 3 seconds to use.
That reminds me, I need to change this back to my regeneration rings. So I'm up here all the way at the top. Let's find this spot. Let's see if there's anything at the border.
I'm looking around here.
Okay.
It's very green. Like the smoke is turned green for some reason.
Oh yeah. Weird. What's that? What's another one of those,
Oh, there's a cave
coffins?
here.
We
How
should
do we get
mark
up
this
there?
after I show these things.
Okay, let's mark this cave. You're gonna have to drop down to it, I think.
Up here is a, I think I've been marking with the gem. And this cave is, like right here.
Okay, where's what?
Coffin thing, I was just mentioning it.
I'm sorry, what is it?
It's the, boss duplication thing.
Oh, one of those. I marked that with a flag. That's funny, you mentioned that and then we find one.
It's still
About time.
disappointing that you can't duplicate the heart of the dragon.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, they gave us so few dragon spells, so arcane class, and I can't even use one of the spells.
Because you can only get one of the two, yeah. And the one that you chose might not be good enough.
Yeah, I haven't switched back to it. What's that down there? Something taking damage. Is it a dragon? Trying to find a spot to get down to this cave here. I don't see a safe way dropping down there. It looks like it's way too far.
There might be that might be the cave exit. Could also be one of those jumping situations. My buddy figured out a way to jump up the wall to get one of the really cool things in the base game a little early.
He goes in Kaled, and it was called some sort of...
But it was the exit to a cave.
Yeah. It was very neat. Like you jump, and then let's not fall off. I actually wonder, can we see that on our map? I think I might remember.
Southwest? Southwest? Yeah, southwest. Go west. Now go northwest. In that bay right there? To the left?
Oh, yeah.
To the left? Right.
Yes,
right
here it is.
That's where the jumps are.
Here's the jumps. You can do...
You jump up to the exit of the
They
cave.
didn't fix it. They may have fixed it. I don't know. There used to be a jump where you could jump and not have to do this cave here. And you can get the item. I think it's one of those nighttime bosses' weapons. The glowy sword we have.
Oh look, another grab attack. It's already hitting me before I even get up. So I'll head back to that spot, I guess.
It's just done me.
They made it really smoky so you can't see anything, so very difficult to spot. It's just stupid. I mean, it's already up on the cave wall. You don't have to be a jerk about hiding it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they were trying to do the Demon Souls thing, and I don't think it worked out the way they wanted it to. Make a creature that can stop you from moving.
Oh, it's been making me stop from moving and grabbing me a lot. Grab attack is obnoxious. Like a third of my life.
I said they're close enough to even get the grab. There he is, he actually did it.
So I can't see. Yeah, it might be too far from up above.
I'm trying to let this
But
guy
where
grab
is
me.
the entrance then? This kind of thing is such a time sink, not content. I do like trying to figure this out, but inflating how much time it takes to do everything by making it obtuse is the opposite of content. You shouldn't be counting even a single second that it took a person to figure out this puzzle, which is a non-puzzle. A matter of trying to figure out how do you get in that cave?
Well,
There's another entrance somewhere, clearly.
that's the camera messing up, if you're wondering. It probably doesn't help that the game itself is shaking the camera, so it's messing up the controller alongside it. Well, two of them came by. Come on. You already got a grab attack a second ago. To be able to stun lock me is stupid. Especially with the amount of life I have, I shouldn't be so easily killed like that.
You're actually wearing armor at the moment, too.
Yeah. He's gonna grab me for some reason. Get on your horse. Just trying to get my body. There we go. This also shouldn't be counted as content. Me just sitting still. Oops. Fell down.
Well, just as I expected this zone, it's pretty much just a whole bunch of those finger heal enemy things, snake eyes. And pretty much nothing besides that.
Yep. And they're annoying enough that they almost have to fight them. Like they're constantly staggering over and over. Yeah, they made sure this area's all foggy so you can't see in it. It's just annoying. Just trying to find whatever content over here, thank you very much.
Not that we want the area to be empty, but the guys are purposefully just stopping us from progressing. That's their only purpose.
Was there anything at these fingers things? No? Let's mark this down. See if there is a spot over there. Right, that location.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
What's this message say? First off surface, then cave. So yeah, maybe it's a cave up here that we missed.
So they hit me with a paralyzing ray, then they teleport an enemy over here, then they hit me again, and they teleport another enemy over here again. And it's not them that's teleporting, so it's even more obnoxious because they just sit there and they're sniping me with their paralyzing ray.
Yeah.
And all I can do is deal with the enemy that they've spawned. and can't get away.
They killed me because they paralyzed me, then paralyzed me again, right on timing.
So the point is, the enemy sucks, and you need to rethink what you're doing.
Yeah.
You can't have a sniping enemy that paralyzes people. If they teleported themselves, and I could kill them when they did that, then great. The enemy's gone, it can't do it again, but they're just repeating the whole process over and over again. Quite obnoxious.
Also, they could just totally get rid of this whole zone.
I just got up to here. Let's see. This path here.
Oh.
There's nothing here.
I'm gonna go backwards up here and look for it, like right here or so.
The path or a cave or something?
Yeah. That's my only guess.
Yep. I believe it's up there. That's why I said I think you can drop down to it, but the message said cave west or something like that.
First off cave and then up above or something for me.
They pointed to the cave. I think I just heard a growling.
That was probably me. Oh guys, let me go. That's fair. You failed to grab me the first time, so you used paralyze again. That's the...
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It's not cool, that's for sure.
Not fun.
An enemy that just basically stops you from progressing over and over again until either you die or you barely escape the paralyzing.
Oh yeah, here it is. Oh, there's a bunch of hands. They're gonna eat me. Oh my gosh.
I wasn't a fan of the hand enemies either. Oh my. I hope there's a grace in that. I need to change out my Erdtree kill spell. Did you blow the whistle yet?
What?
Did you do the quest?
No.
Okay, don't forget to do that.
Just trying to figure out this. Crush these. Okay, so I'll mark this down right here. It's just... Okay, let's go to the center then.
You show me that on the map.
Out here. So the spot you marked for me, it's like right here. It's to the left, right there. Yeah, that's it. Let me look at the map again. Let's see. Can.
I'll find it around there. It's in the side of this, probably.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna head to the center. We're gonna do a little bit looking around this area. I assume there's nothing. But blowing the horn.
I didn't look at every nook and cranny, but from what I saw, there was nothing.
We'll try and get through it without wasting too much time killing every single monster here. Their aiming is ridiculously good. Oh, it has a like a Wrath of Gods effect on it. That's why it's so good. Oh, you can backstab him.
Interesting.
Good, he poisoned me so it staggered me out with our worthless attack.
Yeah, this darkness is clearly an attempt to control your vision. It was too easy to see which way to go, so let's make it darker so they can't see in it to the distance. It wasn't even a level.
Oh, really? That's disappointing.
There is kind of a mini boss fight. Giant hand. I thought you went down here.
No, I did mark it, but I want to get to this spot. I thought it was an actual cave, not a... So you could realize they had to give you Estus because you're going to use a whole bunch against these creatures. Trying to deal with them. Okay, before we go directly to the center, let's look around this real quick. Cafe, they can't poison me. You don't do enough. But poison's worthless anyways, even if they were to poison me. Well, I don't see any obvious items to collect around here. Okay, let's blow the horn, see what happens. I assume we're just gonna get another one of those talismans that are similar to my other talismans. Yep, Cerulean Sea Talisman.
A super obnoxious hand enemy gives you nothing.
Did you get anything over there?
Yeah, I got something worthless. Finger Creeper Ashes. And a Shadow Realm Rune. 6. Did you finish the whistle yet?
Yeah, I got it, and it just gave us another +1 ring.
Yes, indeed. A talisman that says, greatly boosts HP restoration from Flask of Cerulean Tears.
I don't know how many people were using those, but I honestly doubt a whole lot of people are using.
So this whole zone's done. It was honestly a non-necessary non-tent. If it weren't for the fact that that quest existed,
What's with the zone?
like, there was almost no reason to even have anything here.
Okay, I need to go get
The healing spell is,
this.
if I had another 2 slots extra to put a healing spell on that isn't automatic heal, it would be worthwhile, probably.
What's too bad it takes 2 slots.
I'm going to take out the other talisman. I have a hope that he'll combine the two. Wouldn't that be great? Then the talisman might actually still be worthless, but less worthless.
Yeah, up to, like, this boss here, after that, who knows how long that was, there was nothing. They could have cut this whole zone out. They could have done something cool with it too, I mean, they obviously had an idea for it. But I feel like they just missed out. Here. Part of the reason why it doesn't give you anything. But they could have made it an actual boss.
You think that's why he doesn't give anything? Because he's just so easy to cheese?
Yeah. This is actually kind of difficult though. He's still hitting me. Oh, he might actually get me. Okay. Let's go continue that quest. Maybe finish it.
Hello there. I heard another sound, colored by your essence. Simply exhilarating, I must say. The stars are dark tonight. But rest assured, this is no ill omen. On the contrary, I believe that this portends a magnificent starry cascade. Now, take this. My final gift to you.
Is that gonna be a good gift?
Join the glimmering stars above.
That's not a gift.
You can buy another spell, remember?
Oh, sweet. Map to old ruins received. Check in inventory.
Oh, yes. I believe I can feel it brewing. This evening is a sign of a greater night to come.
Study sorcery. Let's see here. Have it. No, hold on. Where does it say have it? There it is. Fleeting microcosm.
Microcosm.
Cosm. Conjure this that pulses with a single wave, disappearing in a burst. Huh. Oh, I can't possibly use it. See, is this
Do
new?
you recall what I said? That Marika and the fingers that guided her were unsound from the start. Well, the truth lies deeper still. It is their mother who is damaged and unhinged. The fingers are but unripe children, victims in their own right. We all need a mother, do we not? A new mother. A true mother who will not give birth to further malady. May you join the glimmering stars above.
Okay. Well, spell it
The
sounds.
guard also says some new stuff.
Okay.
I told you once, I've no interest in companionship, but I must admit, Count Ymir did seem very pleased. Perhaps an exception is in order. Ymir is a shining star, in our eyes, the only star upon the black canvas of the night. Our meeting with the Count taught us of the star-draped sky. We know that we cannot reach out to touch it, but we can peer up at its brilliance and heed its guidance. We will never again lose our way in the night. I have spoken far too freely. Pay me no mind. Let us focus on our shared purpose, our service to Count Ymir. Now, Be on your way. Now,
Let's look at the map. Is it this location? No. Let's look back at it. It's so hard to see it. Looks like a cathedral, and then something above it.
So I went around the building and ended up back at the graveyard and found him outside of the gravestone. It is nighttime, I believe. Yeah, it's the end of night.
Okay.
And he's talking to the grave again.
It's almost night. So I gotta do that real quick. Let's change it to night. I think this might be the only cathedral style area we've found.
That looks like that. That's all I could see so far.
See, because it has that little entrance on the left side, or exit, right here. It copies this look of this area. So maybe it is around here somewhere. Now, how do we get outside from this area? There's that path, but that isn't it. Oh, he isn't here. Can I talk to her?
no.
No.
He's outside of the grave.
Guess it's over by the gravestone. I should just mark it down. That's what we're missing, I think.
Forgive me. I failed you. Failed to birth you whole. But it won't be long now. I will soon be a mother. I will give you new life. I assure you. You will have life. Please, will you allow the two of us this time alone? It isn't much to ask. Please, it isn't.
Okay. Let's look around this area then.
Gotta find the whistle.
Yep.
Now this might not be the ruins, but they match it perfectly, so...
Yeah, besides like the finger thing design on the...
in the entrance, yeah.
Sure. Oh, that was almost deadly. Is there a way of climbing up this? What does this message say?
That's so hard to read messages on the horse.
Just fire. Yeah, it's so difficult. Okay, maybe it's behind what's his name's throne. Ymir. Can we sit in the throne while he's gone? I can examine it. Ooh. I think I found it.
Good work.
Cool. What does she say about
No.
that? Nothing? That might be why he's gone, because he's letting you into his building. Okay, we can't place our sign here, so maybe if we go down this ladder we can place our sign?
Now we know why there were blood stains. People just dropping into it.
Oh, yeah. Can't summon here. Or use our horse either. Finger ruins of Ymir, I think is what it just said. I got invaded.
By an NPC?
Yeah. Shadow Knight. Shadow Hand of Knight Anna.
Oh, is it the girl that's up here?
I don't think so. She's using claws. She does look the same, though.
Sword Hand of Knight Jolan?
Yeah, this is Anna.
So, that's the person that we were able to summon on the path to the Tree Sentinel Riders.
Right.
That's where she came from. Was here.
Right, she was helping us go further on the path that Ymir wanted us to take. Claws of Night. Dex scaling. Its physical and magic damage. Blood loss. Scatter shot throw. Employs smithing arts to conjure multiple copies of the armament in both hands and throw them all at once. Follow up with an additional input to throw again. Let's look at this. So R2 shoots out the dagger skull. What about L2? Can we put Asher War on it? No. Well, that's kinda neat.
Claws of Night.
There's iron down here. What is it? A cookbook.
On the side somewhere?
Yeah. Fingerprint Nostrum. No idea. Where would I find it? this? No. Is it this? No, that's the dragon thing. I can't find it.
Here it is. Next to the crow's feet. Pickle foul.
Oh, here it is. Okay. Boosts mind, intelligence, faith, and arcane at the cost of gradual HP loss? Eh. What's it take? A lot of stuff. Okay. It reminds me of the Dark Souls 2 item, except those didn't take life.
They would just boost for defenses though too.
There's a bunch of deaths up here. They're just jumping off or something.
Yeah, this is very much like the Dark Souls 2 area. Final boss fight is along a path like this.
Yeah.
A summoning circle.
Summoning circle? Okay. Maybe we should place a sign down before we click this. This is gonna send a boss out or something. Secret boss fight?
Maybe it puts us back in the top area and there's boss summoned. Maybe.
Summoning cooperator. Well, I got excited. Let's see. So we should probably buff before we teleport. I'm guessing it's gonna teleport or it's gonna spawn it behind us.
Okay, should we drink potions?
Yeah, drink potion. Drink crab.
Chilled.
Okay. And click. Where'd it take me? Whoa, it's like we're underwater.
I didn't follow you there. Oh, there we go.
Mateer Mother of Fingers. Okay, there was shout. Oh, she's got laser beams.
Looks a lot like a certain dragon in Dark Souls 1. What's the guy's name?
I remember.
Starts out as a cutscene of his head and it looks like a crocodile's coming over into the sewer.
Gaping dragon.
Yeah. Same idea with his finger chest. Bit of teeth.
Oh no, man. Boy, I can't cast anything. Oh, this probably works really well. Being in water and all. I'm missing.
Really? And again, knocked out of everything I did.
Got him.
Border wall.
There's a border wall. That's just working. What's got an eye? Catching potion. Shout.
Healing.
Okay.
Chill.
I'd like to get that shell. I think it faded. Okay, try this. Try again. Ooh, hit me twice. 100 cushion.
I get knocked down. I get knocked down again. And again and again and again and again and again and
Oh
again
my
and
gosh,
again and
let me
again
play.
and again and again and again.
That was an insane amount of time that lasted. Oh, got him. That's not working. Ooh, sweet.
Matter. Mutter fingers.
Remembrance of the Mother of Fingers. There's a Grace.
So she's gonna have some gravity magic. Most likely.
I hope I can help you fight this.
We'll see.
Okay, so I guess I tow her back up. I don't see her over there.
What have you done?
Oh.
You've wounded Count Emir most irreparably.
Who invaded you?
That
Jolene.
he wishes for your
Jolene.
death, and I must attend to the Count's
Okay.
concerns.
She doesn't have any dialogue, huh? Oh, I'm just gonna kill you now. In the area where you couldn't possibly fight and kill me, because the developers wanted to force you into following the story.
She's not happy with us, I guess.
The guy sent us here, so it should be progressing his desires.
Yeah.
And now that we've succeeded, they don't have any use for us, they're gonna kill us.
Yeah. That's disappointing.
My dear star, a fine mother. You will be.
My shining star, grant me a mother's strength.
Amir's talking to me now.
At my fingers, I will be the true.
You're in a boss room.
And
Oh, really?
the only mother.
Drink potion?
Well, if we wanted to do this together, I bet we could, but...
Yeah, I would
maybe
like to do it together. So,
Then you have to exit.
yeah.
We might not be able to, but it's worth a shot.
I could try and place my special sign for the spot you're in.
For the summoning pool?
We could try. I've never got it to work before.
No, we have gotten it to work, but it takes a significant amount of time. It just takes forever, because it's trying to put your stupid sign... This is before the patch. It tried to put your sign at the specific one that you're at, or everywhere. Now you can specify specifically summoning pools that are near you.
Okay, so this one, use, nearby only. I can place my sign here now. I need to rest.
I suppose it would help if I actually popped a pearl calling finger thing. these systems, they just don't work right. Like, it should be instantaneous. We have a password. It should be immediately here, just like the other signs are.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just fight it by myself.
Okay.
Not a problem. It's not like these things are hard.
It's just more fun.
I mean, the only point for us to play the game was to play co-op. The mechanics should work all the time.
Just bad game design. Okay, I guess I removed this then.
Can't summon a mimic? Ah well.
Really? That means the mimics are just so worthless. I didn't get anything from her. Oh, we got the remembrance. Let's go do that. So you don't have any equipment to buy? Yes, we do. Part of an armor set pattern after fallen seeds. So a new casting device, glintstone staff, strength, into base, no skill, don't know if it's any good. And new colossal weapon, physical and magic, strength, into base. Don't think we can level up yet. So let's look at the casting of our talisman here. Oh yeah, it's 327. There's no way of comparing it until you upgrade it. It's only 60. Sorcery scaling. Let's see, do you have other spells to test out? Actually, there might be a way of us using some of these. If we put on our bubble tier for int. Our spell. So this, let's do this. And it's so far out of the zone. Sure, why not?
Of course, my magic can't reach that, even though its laser beam magic can reach me from across the map.
Not fair. There we go, we can use it. I like it.
Back me against the wall, surrounded by little fingers and the big finger, and I can't do a damn thing. This game design is getting really old.
There shouldn't even be a border wall. It looks so bad.
I'm talking about the constant spam.
Oh, yeah, that's
It's ridiculous. The guy shoots me with a laser beam, then 3 more laser beams, summons 3 claw finger minions, knocks me into the corner, and surrounds me with those minions, and there's nothing I can do. I'm getting hit by all 3 of them, as well as the boss, all at the same time, over and over again, and I can't get out of the corner because this giant thing is right in front of me. And constantly just spinning, or shooting, or whatever you want to describe. The knockdowns, oh my gosh. Like every single thing knocks you out of your spell. Okay.
We can summon now.
What the heck?
So something was bugged last time and you couldn't summon before?
I could not summon before. Well, that changes everything.
Mantle of Thorns is a sorcery, but it requires faith. Okay, let's try this and this. Compare them. Yeah, it's so good. This is funny. I'll put it on once.
I get knocked down. I get knocked down again. And again, and again, and again, and again, and again.
Wow, that spell doesn't last so long. I thought I equipped it. Well, I equipped the wrong spell, I see. $1,700? 700. So this spell is really cool. Let me show you what it looks like here.
Is it one of the moves this guy had?
No, it's the one we bought right before we went down to fight the thing. See, it's...
Okay, I understand where you got it.
I decided to compare it to the miracle spells that we got. It's 1,700, and I don't have as much faith as I do int. Ridiculous. I feel like they just gave us a bunch of junk incantations and then some cool int spells.
No, I'm enjoying a few of them.
Well, I'd love to keep that on, but I want this, and that is way better than those things. And I don't want to have my int be ruined.
Yeah, let's see, I'm using... For those of you looking for a faith-based spell that is good and from the DLC, Knight's Lightning Spear has the 5 lightning spears. It's like homing soul masses from the old games. You're shooting 5 of them, it does a ton of damage. I just killed the boss with it. That we just fought. That's from the DLC. Fire Serpent is an excellent fireball spell that homes in pretty well. It's not necessarily the best damage. It only has an FP cost of 11 and faith cost of 16. But at my 99 faith, it does quite a bit of damage. I don't recommend Mesmer's Orb. And the other spells, Land of Shadow has a lot of projectiles. They'll home in pretty well if the enemies stay still for the moment that they're firing off. So if some of them miss, the others might because they are staggered firing. So the others might actually hit. Multi-layered Ring of Light is excellent. It's an excellent spell. If you go to the arena with this spell, you could create an area of denial where your opponent can't go into the area, which gives you an opportunity. You could use a heal spell, something like that. It creates a ring of light that does damage over time if the enemy's in there. So in the case of a PvP situation, it's a really great spell. I used Dark Fog a lot in the past games for that very thing, because if they go in there, they're going to take what is it called? They're going to have to deal with the poison. It's not poison though, it's toxic with Dark Fog. So it's very quick damage over time. In the case of the Rings of Light though, it just sits there, you could shoot it at your feet. Have it sit there, you've created an area of denial, so if you're playing against a melee combatant, then they want to rush into you, they're going to have to take the damage to do that.
That seems like it would be really good. For many purposes, not just one.
So those are all good, but the dragon spells, not so much. I mean, I could be using the Smoky Dragon Breath, but they tend to scale more with Arcane. So, it's not great. Placidus Axe is just so good. Why would I replace it? Right?
Yeah. Oh, I need to remove this.
And I can't use the two spells, the bell spells, at all. I don't have the Arcane to use them. So my buddy should be using them, but they don't seem to be good enough anyway to use.
Yeah. I used it, and it's just too slow. And I got staggered out of it.
For faith-based weapons, this spear is amazing. I love the combo. But this slow attack is so slow. It's not nearly as much fun if you're using it as a weapon as opposed to using it for the skill. The skill, I'll show you here in just a moment.
Do I have to examine this again?
What have you done?
Yeah, we're gonna fight her again.
Wounded Count
Sweet.
Emir most irreparably, such that he wishes for your death.
So cool.
I must attend to the Count's concern.
Well, I'm thrilled with the Dragon Arcane.
Amazing, right? Especially in PvP where you're knocking the opponent around. And that didn't even use about a tenth of my mana. So,
wow, cool.
Oh, my dear.
Let's drink a potion.
Star, a fine mother. You will be.
I'm thrilled with the arcane weapons, this one, and this one. It's really cool.
chill.
They're a lot of fun.
And I will be the only mother.
Right now.
Defeated.
Ymir.
Well, that was neat. I don't like his spell where he's like, the only thing I'm gonna do is stop you from coming close to me. Thankfully I was using a skill so he wasn't knocking me out of it as much. He did stop me from using it a couple times, but you can just spam that weapon skill. It's a lot of fun. You have to kill Mesmer to get the weapon though.
The guy has bell bearing. His staff.
He gave you the spell that grabs up with the fingers, is that what you said?
No.
No?
His bell bearing.
Oh.
He gave us a staff. Ooh, it's an arcane in staff.
Yeah.
So it scales with me. No skill. Okay. Boost finger sorceries. Alright. What else? His bow bearing might have something. His helmet, and none of his stuff does anything special. You could just look like him. Besides that,
So if any of you are game developers and you want to actually make a cooperative game that has fair boss fights when it's played in co-op, just summon another copy of the boss. It's that easy.
yeah. And then you could get Give us more.
And then we could use every single thing available to a solo player and still be able to play co-op. These nonsensical restrictions. Also, you could give credit to the person as they defeat a boss in somebody else's world. Because clearly they had to defeat a double difficulty boss. She's got that night shield that summons things we never use. It kind of sounded cool.
I think it had really low defense. Okay, drinking potion. Crab.
See, this is the kind of baloney we would have dealt with her a long time ago. Then she wouldn't have invaded right in front of the boss.
Yeah. It would have been nice to have been given the option to. Not sure if we can be attacked right now. Oh, he actually is coming toward us. Where'd he go? He can teleport.
Didn't know that.
There we go.
That right there. I use this on the finger thing. Really great spell for that. Use 1 mana bar for all of that. But yeah, I would have killed her. She's clearly an enemy. Why wouldn't we fight her, right?
Yeah.
Oh, but you have to do the story. You're locked out of combat. She's a bad guy. She deserved death. This guy here too. We could have just fought him.
It would have been neat to not have to fight them either. For us to have a very strict story. Oh, we can talk to her, it looks
And
like.
we could have got the key and still done the quests. But no, you have to have your hand held through everything. You can't do things your own way.
She might have more to say. Maybe she'll give us something.
She's still here.
Yeah, I thought we killed her.
Get her.
Count Emir, the stars.
Well, we killed her invasion, so.
I see them not.
Oh.
Okay, so you could give her Iris of Grace. And I could give her Iris of Occultation.
Okay, I'm giving
Occultation.
her Iris of Grace.
Oh, it blinds, as if our night simply never was.
Got her Ash.
Okay, that's what happened to me when I gave the Iris of Grace to the other knight, which in fact, I bet it's the knight that invaded us right before the fingers underneath. Here, see if I can find that ash.
Who's in this down here?
Fire Knight Hild. No, that's not it. Fire Knight Quayline.
Yeah, that's it, definitely. He was the person that invaded us at the church of the Crusade.
Yeah.
And so we got her Ash. That might be pretty cool.
Okay, so I have a occultation thing to put on her. Let's see. So we're going to give her one of the irises. You betrayed us. You can have darkness. Sword of Night.
Cool.
The physical magical weapon, dex, scaling, takes 11 strength and 20 dex, and it causes blood loss buildup. Okay, it looks really cool. It's got an effect on it that makes it look like it has a river of darkness flowing over the blade.
Oh, that is so cool.
Very cool. Not for me, though.
Nice. It's neat to be able to see the other option. Now let's hope we don't get another person. Can't imagine having to go through the DLC 3 times if you're trying to...
Oh, to give something to?
Yeah.
Let's see. Do we have another one of those keys?
Yeah, I have one more, I believe. Because I had at least the night, right?
Oh, you could have chosen either. So I must have another occultation. Occultation key.
It's too bad it doesn't tell you what you're going to
see.
get for doing it. Like, your other option. Like, if in an MMO, you know, oh, you have two options. You could either do the first option or the second option, and you know what you're going to get.
It shows the rewards.
Instead, you're forced into not having any clue what you're going to do. Now, I believe...
And to be clear, we could go and look up a wiki, but what's the point of the game then? If you're just going to follow a wiki or a guide or whatever the entire time, you might as well just watch somebody else play the game.
Yeah. It's kind of frustrating not having any clue. And some of the games that are like this, like God of War, you could see a picture of what the skill is going to do. It would be nice to know, what is this weapon? What does it do? You have two options.
Are the stats that it's based in? Because that weapon right there, it's a dex weapon. Okay, so my character's based on faith. So faith is usually strength based. Most of my weapons focus on strength more than they do dex. But at our level, I have both, so that I can wield anything I want. However, a low-level player coming and getting this weapon, which only takes 11 strength and 20 dex, they're a magic build. I mean, it is C-scaling in dex and nothing else. And I'm guessing the magic scaling isn't... It's just going to get from the dex, so... I don't know how good this weapon's going to be in the end, because it has no int scaling.
Yeah, it's not going to be as good as a dex int scaling weapon. Which
but it does have blood loss build up, 45, which, if I look at my scythe, it's 10 less than the winged scythe, so not the best.
Mogwin's 94.
The Claws of Night is 45. Yeah, Mogwin's is blood loss, though. It's based on that, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, that's the purpose of it.
But that's what you're going to have this already before you...
Yeah, before you come to the DLC, you're going to have access to that. You don't have it because you have to trade in the soul for it, right?
Yeah.
At any rate, we'll have to do the other path tomorrow. That was a good 2-hour stream. A lot more content than I expected. I expected that place to be pretty much completely empty, but I ended up with 3 bosses over there and 2 bosses over here, so 5 total bosses.
Oh, that's...
for this content today. And no invasions, which we love. Having not been invaded was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was great.
Because it didn't reduce our fun by getting invaded. You're going to put the bell bearing in?
Yeah, before we get
I'm
off
guessing
here.
it's just the same old stuff.
Shop 5? I have 1, 2, 5. Skipping a few there. Let's see, have those. Okay, I thought maybe we'd get that finger spell he was using. Like, to stop us from hitting him. Okay.
It was kind of a teleport thing, too, so I don't know that they'd ever give it to us.
Oh, that would have been so cool, though, to be able to teleport around. I was just talking about how cool it would be to have a spell that lets us move a little bit.
To the left.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I enjoyed it. This stream, fighting the bosses.
And we have some complaints about it, but honestly, this section, this quest line, best part of the DLC so far, as an overall thing. Even though there are empty zones, we love this kind of content in a Souls game. We just wish there was new stuff in those zones that wasn't obnoxious. Like, the only new thing was the serpent guys that shoot you with paralyzing magic. That's it.
Yeah.
Right? The boss for the final part was new. The final 2 bosses.
This area here.
But the rest of it was us fighting finger enemies and those snake-looking guys in both those 2 zones. There and down to the south.
Somewhere around here. Oh, here it is. They were empty.
And the rewards for going through those areas were talismans that nobody needs. I mean, if you need that, what you need to do is go get the other upgrade material and use that to upgrade your Estus, right?
Yeah, upgrade
You
your
need to do that.
flasks to plus 12.
So, reward-wise, I don't know. If you're an int-based katana wielder, you're going to love that thing I just got. If you're a person that likes ashes, you might love this summon that my buddy got. But otherwise, it was just a cool quest and no real reward for us at all.
Yeah. Nothing we can truly use.
I can use the spell that's regeneration spell. Minor Erdtree. It's a really neat idea, but I shouldn't need that kind of thing. I mean, what I'm saying is I don't think I ever will need something like that that does healing over time. I can just use my Estus and my heal spell when my Estus run out. That heal spell is instantaneous. It heals me like 2/3 of my life will be healed by one cast of it. It does use a ton of our FP. Let me just tell you the number here. So the difference between Minor Erdtree, which is 30 FP, and Erdtree Heal, which is 65 FP. However, I don't even heal half my life with Minor Erdtree. And just to put that in perspective, I almost have 2,000 HP. So it doesn't even heal 1,000 HP, but the other one will heal me 2/3 of the way, so like 1,750 or so, 1,500 maybe, in one heal. So it's well worth. Erdtree Heal is a much better heal spell if you need life right away. If you're taking damage over time, there's a couple fights, I suppose, where that would be useful. Counteract poison. If you have the slots, because you don't have a better spell, it's a good spell. But was it worth the whole zone?
Yeah, no, that wasn't. I wish it wasn't 70 faith. It should have been like, kind of like the fireball you got. It should be like 20 faith, so you can easily use it.
Well, it's not just 70 faith required. It's also 2 slots.
And that too, yeah. It should be one
and it
slot.
Doesn't do as much as a... I didn't say how much faith it costs for the one that I have equipped. Let me look at that. You only need 42 faith to use the heal that heals you all the way. Pretty much everyone is going to be healed all the way. The diminishing returns, my vigor is 70 with Rune Arc. So the diminishing returns of putting points into vigor means that my life is probably not going to go much past 2,000. Ever. Even if I go all the way to 99 vigor, my HP is going to be, probably the cap on HP is 2,500 or somewhere around there, at most. So this is going to heal people for more than half their life, permanently. And the other one is really long time frame. We're talking 30 seconds just to heal less than half of the maximum life.
And the range for the heal seemed like you had to be almost on top of the thing. It should be like a whole boss room is what I was thinking it would do. And
yeah, huge area. That would be good too.
If it took less...
But it doesn't. And it's not a good strategy to put that kind of a thing down and then have everyone standing in the same place, because then the boss will use an area effect on that spot or be spamming a swipe that hits everyone.
Yeah.
When you're in co-op, you want to be in different positions. Like, you want to run together when you're doing a group heal or putting up shields or something, but you don't want to be standing on top of each other the entire time, because then the boss will get both of you. And then nobody has a chance to heal.
But another thing, Erdtree Hill hits a giant range. I mean, it hits...
Yeah, it's big.
Like, I would say a fourth of the boss room.
I was hoping for an upgrade to this spell, but it seems pretty clear that this is not going to happen. And by upgrade, I mean bigger range and bigger heal. To the point that whatever the spell is, if it costs 99 faith to wield, it will heal 100% of life on anyone in the entire game. And in any range, basically.
Yeah, that would be cool. If that was a thing.
But, well, I mean, they can't really upgrade it because they gave us something too good in the base game. That's their own fault. At any rate, it was still fun to have accomplished that. Now we got the other zone, and it's got to be the end of the game because that's all that's left. This other path.
And once we unlock this, I assume there's going to be an unlock here for the thorns.
I don't know. I mean, we have the fire, but what is it going to do?
Yeah. It could be that we need to upgrade the fire key into something that we use it here and use it over there. I mean, they have symbols where these locations aren't being used. Really, it's just this location up here. This doesn't have much of a reason to be marked. Okay. Thank you for watching.
Please leave a like and subscribe. And a comment if you like.
And please follow us on Twitch if you'd like to see these live.
We are going to be finishing this tomorrow. So, at least that's the goal. I don't know, maybe something will be so hard that it takes us a little bit longer. But at least by Sunday, we'll be done with Elden Ring.